Are you not having fun with your universe mode? Well, I have 7 amazing storylines for you to have fun in your WWE 2K25 universe mode. Make sure to like and subscribe, check out all my other universe mode content. Our first storyline will take place in the world title scene for either the men or the women. At your most recent PLE, a superstar, we'll call him Superstar A, who's your face champion, they'll win a brutal title defense at the PLE. But right after the match, a surprise return of a heel comes out and attacks your face champion, making it clear that they are coming for the title. The following week after the PLE, that heel will come out for a promo, and he or she will talk about how she's tired of being overlooked, and he or she wants to take what is theirs. Then your face champion will come out to confront this superstar, but the heel will once again attack your champion. Then the following week, your face champion will come out for a promo of himself, but this time they're interrupted by a different superstar who says that the heel isn't the only person that they should be worried about if they want to keep their title. And this leads to a match between the two right there on the spot, with your face champion getting the win. But after the match, once again the heel comes to attack the face backstage, but also with the help of their champion's last opponent who they just beaten. This sets up the next week a tag match. Your face champion will call upon an ally to take on the heel that attacked the champion at the PLE, along with the superstar that the champion just beat the prior week. Then the following week at your go home show, your heel will come out for a promo calling out your face champion for a title match at the PLE, where your champion will accept. But once again, the heel will attack your champion, heading into the title fight, where the rivalry storyline comes to an end with their title match at the PLE. Our second storyline will also be in the world title scene for either the men or the women. The week after a PLE, the leader of a heel faction will come out for a tournament match to become the #1 contender for a world title. He or she will get the help from their faction during the match to help them win to move on to the championship round. The following week in the main event, they'll compete for that #1 contender spot in the championship round of this tournament, where he or she will once again get help from his or her faction, win the match, and become the new #1 contender for the world title. Then in the next week, the loser of that #1 contender's championship match, who's a face, will come out for a promo. They'll call out the heel for cheating with his or her faction. That heel faction leader will then come out to interrupt them, but he or she would waste little time talking and quickly get to attacking the face to rub in their win just a little bit more. But while this was happening, backstage, the rest of the heel faction was attacking the world champion, giving that champion a taste of what it is to come in this rivalry. And the following week at the go home show, the face champion calls out the heel faction member to a tag match of the face champion with his or her new ally who lost in the #1 contenders match, take on the heel faction leader and one of their other faction members. The heel faction leader comes out, accepts the challenge before attacking the face. And later that night in the main event, the tag match would occur, with the winning side getting the upper hand going into the world title match, the PLE. And at this PLE, the face champion would take on the heel faction member, but once again, the heel faction member had the numbers advantage. So will the face be able to retain? For our next storyline, we'll head over to the mid-card division for either the men or the women. In your first week, a superstar who is a heel champion will brag in a promo about them being unbeatable during a long reign, but an underdog who is a face will come out and interrupt and challenge him or her. The heel champion will laugh at him or her, saying that they've done nothing to deserve a match and they honestly will never earn one, and then they'll walk out. Then the following week, the underdog will once again come out, this time for their own promo, stating their case, talking about their uphill battle, everything they've faced and had to go through to make it in the WWE. But all that adversity doesn't matter to the heel champion, as that heel champion will come out, laugh at them once again, but this time attack the face. Then the very next week, the face will have a match against another mid-carder, and they get the win in a somewhat unexpected result. The heel champion comes out to the stage after the match and jokingly shows them respect, but we all know he or she is just playing with the face. Then in the go home show the following week, the heel champion will be defending their title against another superstar, but in the middle of it, the face will come out and try and distract the heel champion. The distraction would end up failing and the heel would retain their title. Then the week after the PLE, the heel champion would attack the face backstage as a clear response for getting involved in his or her championship match the prior week. Then the following week, the heel champion would come out for a promo, and they go absolutely in on the face, saying that he or she will never be anything in the WWE, and the face would come out to interrupt them, and the heel champion would shockingly be attacked by the face as the face finally stands up to the heel. Then in the next week, the champion comes out again for a promo, saying that before being interrupted and disrespected last week, they were actually going to do some charity work by offering a title matchup to the face, just to show everyone how pathetic that the face is. But now he or she doesn't deserve the champion's kindness, so if they want a title match, the face will have to win a number one contenders match next week. And at the go home show the following week, the face underdog would get an unlikely win in a triple threat match to secure the number one contenders match. Following the match, the heel champ would come out and attack the face backstage. And at the PLE, your heel champ would take on the face underdog for the Midcard title. Our fourth storyline will start with a War Games match of Survivor Series, where one team would lose in bitter defeat. And that following week, one superstar called him or her Superstar A will attack Superstar B backstage to open the show, leaving the fans not knowing why. The following week, they would get their answer though, as that Superstar A who attacked their superstar would come out for a promo, saying that Superstar B blew it at War Games, costing their team the match. But Superstar B would then come out as they are defending themselves, but Superstar A would attack them once again. The very next week, the GM would announce a match in the main event. It would be a singles match between the two superstars. The main event would come, and during this match would be a back and forth battle, with Superstar A getting frustrated that he or she could not put their opponent away. In the end, they would hit Superstar B with a chair out of frustration, causing a DQ finish. The very next week, on the go-home show before the Royal Rumble, the GM would say that their chaos has been more than enough trouble, and that they'll be barred from attacking each other this week before the PLE, or they will lose their spot in the Royal Rumble. Leading up to the Royal Rumble, both superstars would conform to the GM's ruling, but they would attempt to distract each other in matches to try and stop each other's momentum heading into the Rumble. The Royal Rumble would come, both superstars would finally get their hands on each other in the Royal Rumble, but it seemed their focus was more important than winning the match, as they cost each other and they would both end up losing the Royal Rumble. The following week, Superstar A would come out for a promo, complaining that Superstar B wasted their opportunity to compete for a title at WrestleMania, and that they should get a title match at Elimination Chamber. Superstar B would then come out to confront them, but this time, they would be the aggressor and attack Superstar A, finally putting he or she in their place. The next week, the GM knew the chaos would continue until the rivalry was over, so a big announcement was made. The GM said that Superstar A and B would face each other at Elimination Chamber to become the number one contender for a world title at WrestleMania, and the world title would also be defended by the champion in the Elimination Chamber match. So the next week, Superstar A was not happy about the decision, so she attacked Superstar B backstage, and this led to the GM sending both superstars home and not allowing them back until the night of Elimination Chamber. And at the Elimination Chamber PLE, the two superstars would come back to face each other for the number one contendership, where they would meet in a street fight to decide who would take on the winner of the Elimination Chamber World Title match at WrestleMania. Our next storyline will go to the tag division for either the men or the women. During your first week, the tag team champions who are faces will issue an open challenge as they're looking for a new challenger for their titles. Another face tag team that's had some success but has struggled to get over the hump recently would come out to face the champs. Their tag champs would end up getting the win, but later backstage, the losing team would attack them shockingly to the fans and turning heel. The next week, the now heel tag team would come out for a promo, saying they're done being the afterthoughts of the division and wasting their time doing things the right way, while other tag teams would continue to play dirty and take away their opportunities. The tag champs would then come out to confront them, saying they didn't do anything dirty, that they were just the better men or women that night. This would lead the now heel tag team to attack the tag champs once again. And the very next week, the new heel team didn't just want to make a statement to the champs, but they wanted to make a statement to the entire tag division. So they would face off with another tag team and end up getting the win. But after the match, they would attack their opponents with steel chairs. The following week at the Go Home show, the tag team champs would come out for a promo, calling out the heel tag team, challenging them to a match at the PLE to put this to rest. The heel tag team would then come out and accept the challenge, and the two tag teams would end up brawling in the ring. And at the PLE, the heels and the faces would face off for the tag team titles. The next storyline will go back to the world title division for either the men or the women. In your first week, two superstars are looking to become the number one contender for the world title, and they face off in a match in the main event to decide who will be the number one contender. Superstar A will win with a roll-up pin where they illegally pull on Superstar B's tights to get the pin. The following week, Superstar B would come out for a promo where they would call out Superstar A for cheating. Superstar A would come out, but they wouldn't take too kindly to Superstar B, as he or she says it didn't matter because the ref never saw, and Superstar A would attack Superstar B. After the missed cheating by the ref and the attack by Superstar A, the GM decides to make a call that there will be a rematch to become the #1 contender. And this time, Superstar B would end up getting the win in the main event. The following week, Superstar A would come out for a promo saying that it was ridiculous that he or she is no longer the #1 contender because of the ref's screw-up. Superstar B would come out to respond and rub it in Superstar A's face, but Superstar A would once again quickly attack Superstar B. The following week at the Go Home show, backstage, Superstar A would continue to attack Superstar B once again, and then come out for a promo, where Superstar A would then come out and explain that he or she will continue to attack Superstar B and not allow him or her to win the title at the PLE unless they get a rematch tonight, with the winner taking a 3-match series to become the #1 contender at the PLE. Superstar B would come out and have to accept the challenge, knowing it would be their only way to get a fair opportunity at winning the title. The new rivals put on a heated match at the end of the night. Both seem to care a little more about hurting each other than actually getting the chance to compete for the title. In the end, their hate for each other was too strong. They beat each other up so much outside that they both were unable to get back into the ring at the 10 count and were both counted out, leaving no #1 contender. At the PLE, the GM would decide that both superstars would compete with the champion in a triple threat match for the world title. Our final storyline will be over a vacant title. In the first week, the GM will announce that the world champion was injured during their title win at the last PLE, and they'll need to vacate their title as they'll be out for a long period of time. Over the coming weeks, contenders will earn the right to fight for the title at the upcoming PLE. Superstar A will come out for a promo advocating for him or herself to have a shot at the title, but he or she would be quickly interrupted by Superstar B saying that he or she is more suited to compete for the title. Later that night, Superstar C would attack Superstar A as the mix for who should compete for the title continued to grow. In the following week, Superstar C would come out and explain why they attacked Superstar A, saying it's because he or she didn't deserve the match, that he or she is not as good as them. Then Superstar D, a 4th superstar, would now come out to confront Superstar C as they think they're the top pick to compete for the title. Superstar C would then follow up with another attack, this time on Superstar D. Later that night, backstage, Superstar A would get their revenge on Superstar C, attacking them. And the following week, all 4 superstars winning this title match would compete in a fatal 4-way in the main event, with the winner being the first person clinched to compete in the world title match. And the following week, it would be a triple threat match in the main event, with the 3 remaining superstars who didn't win last week getting the opportunity to face off one last time, with the winner filling the remaining spot for the world title match at the PLE. And with that, the PLE, the 2 winners of the qualifying matches would go on to face each other to crown the winner of the vacated title. Those are all the storylines I got for you guys. If you have any other storyline ideas, drop them in the comments below. With that, I'll see you guys next time.